What is up? How's it going? Welcome. BTC community, XRP community, Ethereum community, ADA community, VeChain community, Algo community, Solana community, Gala community, NETBOX community, crypto community, Blue Crew community, all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another DL Talk. Good hanging out with you guys last night on the DLT late night live stream. Like always a good time hanging out with you guys. Give me a second. What's up, Blue Crew? How you guys doing? Let's see what's on in the chat. How are you guys feeling today? You guys liking the prices today? You guys liking the price action? What's the sentiment of the Blue Crew? Miles P in the chat. What's up, man? Good morning to you. The Crypto Sniper. Cheers to you, my man. Dan the XRP man, XRP number 1, Johnny Morales, Crawfish XRP, XRP Brad comes, and Valid Placebo. What's up, man? We haven't seen XRP Breadcrumbs in a bit. What's up, man? Man, VV has been killing me with the DeLorean drop. Luckily, I got an uncommon and a rare after 2 hours of refreshing and waiting. Oh, nice, dude. Congratulations on that, my dude. Yeah, I gotta start getting more NFTs, that's for sure. I've just been accumulating a ton of trying to get way more Solana and way more Atom and Akash. Those three have been like my main focus right now personally for me. But once again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you guys what to do. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to the Blue Crew. You guys are amazing. We got XRP number 1, Gematria Crypto dude says Theta will explode tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, nice, man. I mean, let's hope some other ones explode along with Theta, and it's not just Theta by itself, right? My 5 Algo is killing it with more gains to come. Thanks, bro. Nice, Crypto Sniper. I'm happy your 5 Algo is doing well, man. We live another day. Alchemist, what's up, dude? Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm just catching up with the chat, saying hi to the Blue Crew. Appreciate you guys' support. We got 13 viewers, 13 likes. Loving the strong viewer to like ratio. You guys are amazing. Derek W, XLM validator issue is no big deal. Don't sleep on XLM. So many used partnerships. I hear you, my man. I hear you. That was just FUD. I'm sure it was just FUD to get some people out, because check out what the Stellar ecosystem is doing. Smartlands is killing it. Guys, Turnio blew up. Finally, Turn took its turn. Excited about what Turn can bring to the system, to the... Oh, what the heck? I'm not trying to log in. I'm just trying to see Turn. Let me look at Turn. So Turnio blasted up from 1 cent up to 3 cents. Unbelievable, man. 102% gains from Turnio in the past 24 hours. It just moonshotted. It finally took a big impulse towards the upside. Let's see where Turnio starts to take us. And another XLM ecosystem coin that we've talked about and set a 100K challenge for if you guys were interested. It's already started moving big time in the past 30 days. Stronghold's awake, guys. Stronghold is awake. So, Stronghold token, another one to keep an eye out for. 000947 was even lower than that before, but now it's starting to move. Yeah, dude. I mean, guys, this is why we hang out with the Blue Crew. This is why we do our due diligence and research heavy into these fast transaction ecosystems like the Stellars, the XL or the XRPs, the Flare networks, the Solanas, the IOTAs, the Hbars, the Algorands, the Atoms. Guys, there's a new face of crypto coming, and all these cryptos, it's going to be a standard that they're eco-friendly and super fast transactions, because that's how you deal with cybersecurity in the best way. You don't give the freaking hackers a chance to even get in on the transaction because the transactions are so damn fast. That's how you enable security, and that's why I'm so damn bullish on things like Solana, because its concept of proof of history or proof of time is freaking revolutionary. Fastest block times in this space, bar none. 400 milliseconds, and they're looking to get less and less as the ecosystem grows. That is unbelievable. That's why I'm so damn bullish on these cryptos. Luna, of course, collaborating with Solana and Cosmos, so I'm definitely bullish on Luna, as well as I know Galaxy Digital is big on Luna too. So I'm excited to see if Luna can start bouncing back now, because it had a pretty major dip. But we'll see where Luna can take us. Definitely enjoying earning passive income with my Luna on Qcoin right now. You get Mirror Protocol drop to you. You get Anchor drop to you. You get UST drop to you for just holding and staking your Luna. Akash partnered with Solana, Interledger, Coil, Cosmos. That's why we like Akash Network, right? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Yep, the Cotis, my bad. I'm not going to forget about the Cotis. The Cotis, yes, the Cotis. Big time the Cotis. The currency of the internet. Any new 100,000 for 100 challenges? Derek W. I mean, I don't know if Stronghold is one of them. I don't know if you can get 100,000 for 100 with Stronghold, but definitely this one's as close to a pretty damn good 100K challenge that I could find. I don't really have a lot of 100K challenges, unfortunately. I guess Kin, I'd be scooping up like a good amount of Kin, without a doubt. Kin built on top of the Solana ecosystem, and guys, like, yeah, we're gonna go through some news here. We got some stuff that we have to go over, so let me give you guys a preview of the news we have for today, because definitely there's gonna be something correlated with Kin. I won't be able to find the exact thing, but definitely something to keep an eye out for. So Audius brings NFT galleries to EDM heavy streaming service. Get ready, man. Audius is built on top of Solana as well, right? Guys, this Solana ecosystem, I'm super excited about it, super bullish, as you guys can tell, but I can't stress it enough how fast this ecosystem is expanding and how you're seeing Ethereum developers. I mean, not all of them. It would be smart if Render decided to leave Ethereum or Matic and come on over to the Solana ecosystem and have their eyes wide open to the possibilities that Solana can provide with that proof of history, revolutionary consensus mechanism. But Audius brings NFT galleries to EDM heavy streaming services. Solana, just through its little projects that are built on top of it, is already doing so much, man. Ripple coin shares consensus join crypto climate accord. Citi completes cross-border payments pilot using EOS.io based LAC chain. PayPal co-founder Bitcoin investor Thiel says Bitcoin could be a Chinese weapon. Get ready for that narrative, man. Get ready for the green standard. China owns the majority of Bitcoin narrative. Get ready for that, y'all. Also, another major Solana connection right here. Mango Markets kind of throwing some shade at Binance over here. Very interested to see. We're going to talk about Mango markets. And then we're going to look at Global ID's YouTube page, guys. I mean, if you guys aren't subscribed to Global ID, we follow Greg Kidd very heavily on this channel. Definitely big fans of Greg Kidd and his portfolio, his Hard Yaka portfolio, which consists of Solana, Hbar, Coti, XRP, right? Just to name a few, Filecoin, other awesome projects. And then, of course, we got the charts. Got a cautious chart right here. Not looking too bad. Looking like you're still getting some good buying pressure under here from this red candle. We'll see where this takes us. Hopefully you can hit our target of around 873. It technically did hit 873. It hit 890 at some point, according to Live Coin Watch. But it just started retracing from there. We'll see what happens with Akash. But I really think Akash under $10 is still quite the opportunity, considering its supply, considering its use case, its unique form of consensus, the DeFi cloud, if you will. And then, of course, just further letting you guys know about this major climate initiative, this green standard that's going to be coming upon us. Who knows when, but it's going to be very important that a lot of these technologies are eco-friendly in the future. I don't know when they're going to start really clamping down on technologies that aren't eco-friendly, but it's very important, especially to these big players like the World Economic Forum, the IMF, the World Bank, etc., Bank of International Settlements, all of them focused on climate change initiatives, green standard initiatives. So get ready. They have a video coming up in 2 days, on my birthday, in fact. But yeah, I'm keeping my eyes out for that as well. I'm looking forward to this weekend, man, because we did have a couple of days of just consolidation after that Monday. So I'm excited to see the party continuing for things like XRP, Akash, because when XRP blew up, Akash followed, right? So I really like that correlation right there. I'm excited to see what other cryptos are going to be moving, man. But those are ones that I've just been researching really heavily and been falling in love with. Like, I like to see things that have really good long-term potential and have a lot of projects already building and using their ecosystems. That's my type of thing. I'm not so much about like, you know, oh, you know, they have a white paper that just launched. You know, everybody's got their own methods of trading. I'm just sharing my own and my own, you know, my own preferences in terms of the cryptos that I like. But everybody's got their own, and I totally respect that. All the communities are welcome here because we're all here to just have good times talking about cryptos, talking about the things that we love. So if I speak with conviction or I throw shade at a certain crypto, doesn't mean that everybody else has to hate it, right? Everybody's got their own opinions, and that's what I love about the Blue Crew right here. I'm just the one who's speaking, so then it makes it seem like I'm the official and final word and voice, but that's definitely not the case, right? Oh yeah, XYO was great. I mean, we're holding on to our XYO and seeing where that takes us, without a doubt. I've taken the profits that I wanted from XYO, and then I'm just letting the rest of it run. Elich Irias, how you doing, man? Sol will probably outperform DOT. I actually think it will definitely outperform DOT. I'll be as bold as to say Solana. Like, I don't know in a speculative market if Solana will outperform DOT, even though it already has outperformed DOT tremendously. It's if you looked at the percentage last year that Solana gained compared to the whole crypto market, Solana blew away the competition. Like, any crypto in 2020 was destroyed in terms of percentage gains by Solana. And I still think nobody really gives Solana its due or its credit for what they're doing. So I still think we're super early for Solana, which is insane to me. But you know, it is what it is because maybe it doesn't seem as flashy. I don't know. Being the fastest blockchain in the space doesn't seem flashy to some people. The ecosystems that are migrating over and integrating with Solana. And guys, I mean, I don't know if you saw one of Star Atlas's recent photo. Like, this is a video game that's using the Solana ecosystem with Unreal Engine 5, which is like a really demanding graphics processor for video games. And this could probably be one of the best you know, one of those games that really takes blockchain gaming to a whole other level, to the level of like, you know, sort of like the Halos and stuff like that, like big time amazing graphic type of blockchain games. So check out Star Atlas right here. And this is just one of the many aspects of the Solana ecosystem, right? The fact that they're doing gaming as well is unbelievable. We're about to look into Mango markets. So check out the graphics for this thing, man. Like, look at that. That's spectacular. That looks like a modern day game, right? It doesn't look like Minecraft. It doesn't look like they've, you know, had to settle with like lesser graphics. You know, I don't mean to throw shade at Gala. I'm trying really hard for Gala. Like, I'm in Gala's Discord, and I say, hey, is there any possibility that you guys are collaborating with Solana? And if so, can you please add Star Atlas when it comes out onto your platform? Because that would be tremendous, right? It would be, I think it would be smart. Like, if Gala is already collaborating with Flare Networks and Polygon, it would make sense for them to be collaborating with Solana as well. What other things do we have here? Check out these like sketches for their ships, right? That they have. There was another awesome photo, like a sketch that they had of their, like, some of their stuff in here. I can't find it right now, unfortunately. Oh yeah, this is a pretty cool one too. Like, I'm excited to see what this game's going to be all about when it comes out. Oh, this is it right here. The Star Atlas evolution of evolution is happening on Solana. Look at that, man. This is going to be an awesome game, dude. I can't wait. And this is just way further down the line, so who knows what the price of Solana is going to be by the time that even one of, like, their ecosystem is getting so big. This is just one small aspect of it, but I love video games and obviously love Gala games as a blockchain platform. So I'm looking at Star Atlas and being like, damn, dude, this looks like it's going to be a freaking badass game for the crypto space, for blockchain space in general, right? And because of the fast block times, fast transactions, it enables people to do a lot of different things in this game. They're going to have two in-game currencies. One's like a governance currency and the other one's like kind of your normal, I don't know what a normal currency is, but something like that. This already has 6,500 followers and it's not even out yet. It's still in the concept stage for this game. So I'm really excited to see, you know, how much more this Solana ecosystem is going to continue to grow and develop. Because remember, with fast transactions, fast, secure, eco-friendly transactions, it allows you to do business faster, right? It allows you to get to the next thing faster. And that's why we like those type of cryptocurrencies in this space. So I might as well just go into, since we're talking about Solana, Mango Markets, part of the Solana ecosystem as well, providing no fees in an exchange. 0 fees. Binance looking scared. Mango Markets giving a little kiss right there. So introducing Mango Markets. What's up, Squirrely Crypto? Let's see if we can wrench you today, my man. Oh, yep, you got a wrench today, Squirrely Crypto. You got a wrench today. You're no longer the unwrenched one. Welcome. Thea D. Oh yeah, Adam over Dot as well, long term. No doubt. Derek W, where do you buy kin? I got kin on the Stellar X platform. I'm not sure if you can get it. Maybe on KuCoin you can get some kin. Here, I'll check it out for you right now. But yeah, I really think Anatoly, the co-founder of Solana, I think he's the real deal Vitalik Buterin. Like, he's the real deal Vitalik. That's just my own opinion. Maybe I'm hyping this thing too much, you guys, but that's just me, right? I'm going on my own journey with this thing. I'll experience what I need to experience, whatever lessons I need to learn if it does turn out to be a mistake. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm just trying to go with what I feel is right, and I feel like Solana, you know, is a bigger deal than a lot of people give it credit for. 500 max supply, it looks like it's less now. And their proof of consensus is pretty damn amazing. So, but we've already done a deep dive into Solana. I don't want to keep repeating the same jargon to y'all. over and over. I know I do tend to do that because sometimes there's new members watching, but it is what it is. So let's go into Mango markets. If you guys don't know about Mango, they won like a hackathon that Solana was running, and I guess now they're part of the Solana ecosystem. So if we look at the Solana ecosystem, which I'm bullish on a lot of these projects that are building on Solana because they get like first mover advantages, right? So check that out, 400 millisecond transaction time. They're trying to get that to be even less, right? Average fee per transaction, 0.45s. And if you look at their ecosystem, man, they've been killing it. Like if you look at specific coins in here, all of them have been making tremendous gains. And I'm not joking. So here, let me try to go to... yeah, Solana can process 50K transactions per second. Don't believe us? Try to stress it and break Solana, right? So check this out. So you have the blockchain service network, which is a really big deal in China, right? So Solana's partnered to provide convenient access for developers working within blockchain service networks infrastructure. Math Wallet had been killing it. We were talking about Math Wallet when it was under $1. It's been gaining tremendous amounts. What else do we got? We got Aleph. I'm definitely bullish on Aleph. Akash, without a doubt, super bullish on that one. Anchor, which is part of the Terra ecosystem, and Luna is part of this. Oxygen, right? Audius is killing it. We got some news about Audius, which we'll go into right after the Mango news. What else do we got? Exodus Wallet here. Atomic Wallet, Phantom. Binance was the first to exchange to list Solana's native currency, Sol. I mean, I guess that's just about it for Binance right there. Band Protocol, Phantom Wallet, Plasma Pay, PPay is what it's called. The Graph, Frontier, right? Swipe, Radium, Bonfida. What else do we got? Terra, Luna, Chainlink, HXRO, or Hero, whatever you want to call it, which has been killing it as well. Kin, it's on Uphold. Civic migrated over from Ethereum over to Solana. We got Waves. What else do we got? I don't see Moonlet on here, but I'm staking Solana on Moonlet Wallet. I'm interested to see why Moonlet isn't on here, but the Media Network with Media token coming out soon. Velos has been on a tear, man. Velos has been on a tear. If you check out what Velos token is, this one might have been too late to get in, but it's also probably maybe still early because nobody really knows about this token. But it moonshot big time. It went from 4 cents all the way up to 19 cents now. 329% in the past 30 days for Velos token. Good to see it there. Velos announced their support for Solana, allowing Velos to leverage one of the fastest blockchain frameworks in the industry and add EVM support throughout. Interested to see what Velos is going to continue to do, that's for sure. Definitely should have grabbed a nice bag at 4 cents. Was just really iffy on the project. And that's another example of what hesitation does in this space. Sometimes hesitation is a good thing because it gives you time to do more research. But it's like Dan Pena said, oh, I had to spreadsheet it. I had to do M&A or whatever, you know, right? So let's look into Mango Cart. Or not Mango Cart. Mango Cart's a good beer, though. Or a good little seltzer beer. So Mango is decentralized cross-margin trading platform with up to 5x leverage and integrated limit orders on Serum's DEX on-chain order book. Makers or takers can earn interest on deposits and margin positions as well as trade with near zero fees thanks to Solana's high-performance blockchain. Additionally, users can contribute SRM into a shared pool to reduce the fees for all traders on the platform. Congrats, Team Mango. Right, so then we go into introducing Mango Markets. Offers the industry standard for decentralized cross-margin trading with lightning speed trade execution up to 5x leverage, near zero fees, attractive interest rates for lenders. Its experiences competes ahead with centralized exchanges without any compromise. Mango harnesses the power of Solana, a high-performance blockchain. How does it work? There are a few core mechanics and benefits to Mango markets. First, the Mango protocol enables users to trade with up to 5x leverage. Mango users earn interest on both deposits and positions for extra profit, so you may be earning net interest on your margin position. Mango users save substantially on Serum DEX trading fees. Serum's tier structure determines fees rates based on amount of SRM held in the account. The more SRM in an account, the less you pay in fees and the more you earn as a maker. Fueling these leverage positions in our lending infrastructure, interest rates are a function of utilization, amount of the token borrowed divided by the amount deposited, right? So if you guys want to look more into Mango markets here, MCAP, I think it's what's going to be called for its token. Yeah, Sol has that enterprise edge as well. I mean, it's working with some big players, right? So let's move on to, I think this will be a good transition over to Global ID. So Global ID has had interviews, and I would highly recommend watching basically every video on this YouTube channel. There's not many videos like still on their platform, so you can catch up pretty easily up to date. But their first episode was about the SEC's turf war with XRP, and then you have right here at the bottom XRP v Ripple. XRP v Ripple is like comparing gold to a gold mine, so you know Global ID thinks XRP is digital gold, right? And Ripple is like the gold mine for it, like the Newmont Corporation, the way they are for gold. And then you have JP Theriot saying why Uphold won't delist XRP, right? Because they don't believe it's a security. The future is private. Should we trust Facebook? Global ID is saying the future is private. And then right here, the future of blockchain, interviewing Solana's Anatoly. Guys, and if you watch this, it's an hour-long video. You can put it at 2x speed or whatever if you want to get through it faster. But dude, this guy is a freaking genius. Like him, he reminds me, like when I listen to him speak, it's like I'm listening to Stefan Thomas or Joel Katz speaking. Obviously, Joel Katz is like just in a different league of his own, without a doubt. But Stefan Thomas and Anatoly kind of just like, they almost seem like similar brains, man. Like these guys are so damn good at how they articulate their words, how they put it together, and why they, you know, have their forms of consensus that are bigger advantages over Bitcoin, right? So here's a 8-minute video that, see, Global ID had this interview, and it was 53 minutes long. So I guess they wanted to shorten the video, so they shortened it to like this 8-minute and 55-second video, right? And he give me a second. We'll take a little bit of a quick look at this because I want you guys to hear, like, you know, just get a little introduction to who Anatoly is on Solana and why proof of history is such an important form of consensus. So
give a quick I mean, consensus came along under Ripple and why that's a...
Okay, so he even talks about, like, this is pretty interesting because he doesn't necessarily throw shade at Ripple, but you'll see. You guys will see. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Oh my gosh, man. Work until I die, dude. We're trying to, like, share some information here, and you're just pooping all over the place, man. What's going on, dude? What's going on, man? That was some stinky stuff, man. Work until I die, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the 99 cents, but I don't know, man. My nose doesn't appreciate it as much. That's for sure. Oh, did I forget? Somebody here? Somebody here got a... I think everybody's wrenched. I think everybody's wrenched up, right? Oh, you stepped in some dog poo. I got it. Theta has a good chance to decentralize YouTube. Yeah. Have you heard of Blink, the BSC version of Wink and comes from Wink? No, I haven't heard of it. Okay, so here, check this out really quick. I'm putting up the volume. All right. I'm going to try to stop it between like every minute or so just so I don't get copyright, but here we go.
Give a quick, I mean, consensus came along under Ripple and why that's an optimization, not an optimization at the level that you're doing, but just from a...
And that's Greg Kidd, a former chief compliance officer of Ripple, literally just threw a little bit of shade towards Ripple right there, right? Saying, consensus, what they came up is quite the optimization, but not quite the optimization to the level that you're doing. He literally just said that, right? Okay, so
that's an optimization, not an optimization at the level that you're doing, but just from a history point of view, you want to talk about consensus and then maybe on
Yeah.
proof of stake?
So consensus is kind of an old idea. There's been papers about this stuff since probably before the 70s, but definitely like the ones that I'm aware of are 70s and 80s. And there's been technologies built that dealt with consensus one way or another, and wireless cellular networks definitely implement forms of consensus with various degrees of fault tolerance and reliability. So in '99, there's this paper published called Practical Byzantine Fault Tolerance, which really describes in steps, this is what you need for networks for a network of users or participants to agree on a single bit, on some state. And this is very similar to the same problem that, agreeing on a ledger or agreeing on a set of accounts that Bitcoin implements. The problem, though, that PBFT or Practical Byzantine Fault Tolerance didn't really address is this idea of a vote. How do we know who's actually voting? How do we know how to agree on this on the number of participants? And I don't know if Vitalik was kind of the first person to put these two together, but he basically said, well, you have digital currencies like Ethereum, and there's public keys that control that. Why don't we call that as the set of possible votes? And then when somebody votes, they actually put up their currency that's part of the system, part of the universal computer, and that's their voice. And we know because of cryptography, we know because of this computation is secure and reproducible, that nobody's double voting. And if we can detect that people are double voting, that I vote for Grant's ledger and then I also vote for my own at the same time, we can create proofs that they've done so and punish them. And this was kind of, to me, this was a controversial idea at the time, I would say. And a lot of folks, I think, in the space, Ripple and a bunch of other more practically minded folks that were not, maybe not as hardcore Bitcoin maximalists, thought that, oh yeah, this works, right? This is PBFT with some weighted ability to weight the participants in the network, and those weights can adjust because this currency can exchange, and you have some limits about how fast I can create my vote and remove it. And why don't we just go implement it and build stuff, right? And Ripple actually ended up being more of a quorum-based system, which has a more different set of rules about to discover who are the set of participants and how each one decides the weight of all the participants. But at the end of the day, you still have X amount of voters, and some majority of them have to agree on what is the current state of the network. So in some ways, this reduces this problem of needing energy, right? Like I don't need to go find a bunch of electricity to create a vote. I'm simply kind of have some currency that are assigned to me, or I acquire it financially, and then I can create this voice. But that doesn't really address the communication problem. And while these networks are faster than proof of work, because they're not as concerned about forking, the way that they're implemented is they're typically sequential. Like Tendermint specifically is maybe the easiest one to understand. You have a set of participants around the world. There's a single block producer that says, here's the block, everybody agrees. And there's a certain timeout whether the network agrees on that block or doesn't. And then the next block producer goes. So going back to that radio example, this is not how cellular networks work. So right. I even though I didn't work.
Did he just call? Well, he obviously calls Bitcoin like super archaic technology, right? And then he's saying even, and I know XRP community is going to hate this, guys, but hey guys, I'm super bullish on XRP. It's the #1 in my portfolio. I'm holding XRP forever. I'm not trying to throw shade at XRP, but I'm just trying to bring, you know, some thoughts, right? Just bring in some interesting perspectives, because Greg Kidd, he himself owns about 1 billion XRP, right? God knows how much Solana this guy's owns as well. But he just literally said that, you know, they're still stuck in the era of radio, but not so much with cellular technology, right? So,
and then the next block producer goes. So going back to that radio example, this is not how cellular networks work. So
Right.
I even though I didn't work on radio and wireless protocols at Qualcomm, I was just there long enough that this is just something that I observed through osmosis. And really the first intuitive thing that you can think of is 2 radio towers transmit at the same time or the same frequency. Why don't we give each tower a clock that's synchronized and they alternate by time?
So this is beginning to foreshadow this concept of the clock. So like so keep going with your story, because
yeah,
because it is a story, and that's what captivated me. It's a story.
So this idea is called TDMA, time division multiple access. This was the foundation of 2G networks. If you remember those, like kind of in mid 90s, they allowed millions of people to talk to each other around the world. And in fact, like CDMA, LTE, 5G, they all still have this TDMA component. The first thing that you do is you alternate by time, and then you do very clever frequency allocation and time allocation and scale this between multiple radio antennas. And it's just more engineering, but at the end of the day, you can't have two things transmit at the same time or the same frequency. You get noise. That idea is still there. So I was actually in 2017, the reason I became more interested in crypto than I was before was that I was actually interested in machine learning and deep learning. And a friend of mine and I started buying deep learning hardware and putting them in like data centers to build this kind of like side project, because while we were not, you know, serving machine learning jobs, we could mine crypto and pay for the capital costs of this hardware.
Who was paying for the electricity? You guys paid for your own electricity, or just kind of?
No, we paid.
A few moments later.
Hey guys.
You're there.
I'm back. Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
You got cut off for there, but you were starting to talk. We're talking about really, I guess.
We got a couple more minutes of this, guys. I'm just going to play it to the end because, you know, I hope you guys are enjoying this and getting a little bit more of an introduction to who Anatoly is and the co-founder of Solana here. So I'll just play it for the rest of the couple of minutes, and then we'll start moving on to some other news and checking out what's going on with the charts. Appreciate the Blue Crew for tuning in. Appreciate your guys' patience. Thanks so much for the 28 likes, the 40 viewers. But yeah, let's continue on here.
Multiplexing. So back to where you were when you were putting these machines into the data centers. Machine learning.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about building a blockchain. I was simply thinking like how to use cryptocurrency, and I started really kind of getting deeper into what is proof of work and why does it work, why is it necessary. And one day I had like 2 coffees and a beer. And I was up till 4 a.m. because the mixture kind of like didn't sit well with me. And I had this eureka moment that using the same puzzle that's used to measure electricity or to do the Sybil resistance step in proof of work, you can tweak that puzzle and just measure passage of time. So that's not sufficient to create a vote or create a voice, right, to do the Sybil resistance check, but it's sufficient to create an understanding of time in a trustless way. That the problem with like why TDMA doesn't work for Bitcoin is because somebody has to go say, this is the clock and everybody should trust my understanding of time. And if you have this kind of third party that dictates time in the network, it can no longer be truly a decentralized system, because that third party can really decide the order of all the events, right? If this is an exchange, whoever controls the clock controls all the trades. So because I knew that I kind of had that part of the puzzle figured out. That really like I honestly couldn't like sleep for a week. I was like, oh man, I've got it. Like I've solved this whole problem. Like you can actually take all the stuff that we worked on at Qualcomm for like decades to optimize these systems, and you can then apply all that technology, all that knowledge that is basically standard engineering, and scale cryptocurrencies to, you know, whatever limit that you want. Like if you
Scale cryptocurrencies to whatever limit you want.
if you need to handle 1 million transactions per second, you just need hardware and software, and that's it.
You just need hardware and software, and that's it. And if you guys want to see the whole interview,
And
which I highly recommend, dude, this guy's a freaking brain, without a doubt. Check this out right here. There we go. Hey, Mo Money, what's up, man? I'm happy you're feeling bullish on eGold, dude. eGold is going to make you unemployable. That's awesome, man. Happy for you, dude. Thanks for the $5 donation. Loving the bullishness on Elron Gold, man. Hopefully it brings you to the, you know, get you island hopping, get you to the moon, outside the cosmos, whichever, man. I hope it takes you wherever you want to go, man. I hope it provides that financial freedom you're looking for. Appreciate your donation. Appreciate your support, Mo Money. He's feeling bullish today. Much love to Mo Money. Back to the music. Let me just set this all up. But I hope you guys learned something there from that interview. If you guys want to check out the rest of it, I highly recommend it. I'm getting super, like, the more and more I look into Solana, the more I'm loving it. But that's just me personally. And this is just me sharing my journey. I mean, I understand this crypto has blown up massively from where it started last year. But it's still a new cryptocurrency. It came out in 2020 after all. And I'm excited to see already so many projects migrating over to the Solana ecosystem, and then just seeing what the future looks like for Solana. I think the future is very bright, and I think this is a real boat. And not enough people, not enough crypto YouTubers, I think, talk about it. So that's why we try to show some love to the Solana ecosystem here, because I think it's being vastly overlooked. And I think it's because maybe right now during moonshot season or alt season, there's a lot of people who are just kind of looking for cryptos that are underneath the penny, cryptos they can just get a ton of, right? And then just watch the prices go up and see the sentiment go up. As long as Bitcoin continues to go up, you know, all these other projects will continue to follow. But remember, guys, at the end of the day, one day, this market is going to have trillions upon trillions of dollars flowing into it. Not just 1 trillion, not just 2 trillion. We're talking about like 10 trillion plus at least in the future. And by that time, a lot of these cryptos are going to be at magnificently higher prices. A lot of the paper boats are going to be out of here. A lot of the scam projects are going to be out of here. We already know about the Faster Payments Task Force or the Faster Action Task Force and their AML travel rule. That it looks like it's making other exchanges now have to be more transparent with them, which might make other exchanges liquidate, right? Because some of these exchanges are terribly bad actors and they're not really straightforward with these regulators in terms of the trading activity and what's going on their exchanges. So, you know, the chickens will come home to roost one day, and we're just trying to prepare ourselves to be on real boats when that tsunami arrives, and not on paper boats, not on boats that aren't regulatory friendly at the end of the day, right? But that's just, it's just my perspective. I mean, I could totally be wrong. Solana could turn out to be a fake boat after all, but, you know, that's why I share it with the Blue Crew, because I try to get feedback from you guys as well to see, I don't know, man, Solana, just, like, I don't mind hearing from you guys what you guys think about Solana. And if you guys think, like, I like contrarian point of views or people who go against it and try to give me an argument as to why Solana possibly isn't a real boat or legit, right? Aside from the trading stuff, I understand maybe the price is overblown and maybe the hype is ahead of the reality for Solana. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm holding, this one looks like a very part of my hodl portfolio, long-term hodl portfolio after all. Oh man, IOTA's getting close to $2. Let's go IOTA, man. Let's go IOTA. Guys, I really hope, you know, just in general, whichever crypto you're in, whatever you think is a real boat, I hope you guys are making tremendous gains. Looks like Mo Money is making some awesome gains off his Elron Gold. He thinks, you know, he knows his information. He knows what he's holding in terms of EGLD, and I'm proud of you, man. You know, I hope you make some tremendous gains. And for any of you guys, if you have like these allegiances towards certain cryptos or anything like that, or, you know, these are, you know, your major bags like the XRPs, the Lunas, the Elron Golds, and whatnot, you know, I just hope that at the end of the day, you guys make some tremendous gains and do what's best for you. Yep, the AD IOTA looks ready. Yep, Paul Chrisman, good call right there, man. I'm loving all that. I'm loving all that. Squirrely Crypto, I don't think ADA is going anywhere. Their team is amazing. Yeah, ADA's doing some good stuff. The thing with ADA, I'm really interested to see how ADA comes through for us, right? I'm holding my ADA bags, but like, you know, you see developments happening so quickly with some of these other cryptocurrencies that you're just like, why? Like, ADA is either going to pay off massively in the future, like massively, or it's just going to be something that is just always a turtle in this space. It's always like taking too long to make steps forward while other technologies are getting business done faster, more securely, and whatnot. So I'm just, you know, I'm not totally fully all in on ADA, but I do support that. I love that they're with Coti. That's a big deal to me. So it makes me definitely bullish on ADA and other coins in that ecosystem. I'll call it the Coti ecosystem. I'm not going to say Coti is part of ADA's ecosystem. I'm going to say ADA is part of Coti's ecosystem. Because it's all about the ones that can do payments really well. I don't care if you do smart contracts amazingly. It's all about how fast are your freaking transactions. Because then you can build smart contracts on top of fast, you know, transaction platforms and be able to execute smart contracts very well, very quickly. That's why we like things like Solana. That's why we like things like the XRPL, the flares, right? But the thing is, Cardano is doing what Flare is doing, right? But Flare is one of a kind. It's the first Turing complete Federal Byzantine Agreement form of consensus. I don't know if Cardano is that type of form of consensus, right? But Flare is using XRP, right, for its consensus mechanism, its initiation of payments, just in the same way Cardano is using Coti for its initiation of payments for ADA Pay. And obviously bigger investments. The Crypto Sniper, ADA will blast off. Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. I mean, it's on Coinbase now, and that Coinbase effect still hasn't even gone off. And then we're talking about Coinbase in about, what, 6 days? Is going to be tearing through the roof. Public listing, coin, on the stock market. Yeah, ADA is going to be an F asset, yep. Some people think Codius is Flare. That could be a possibility, without a doubt. And remember, don't forget, Stefan Thomas talked about Akash. You know, using Akash with Interledger. ARPA looks ready. Okay, Thead shouting out ARPA. Thead makes some good calls for sure in this channel, so definitely looking at what Thead is looking at. I mean, I don't know if I want to chase that pump of 15.8% right now. Maybe it doesn't look like it's really launched just yet, though. But damn, 1,529% already over the year. But hey, ARPA, you know, if Thead saying ARPA looks ready, I'd be keeping an eye out on ARPA. It's made some good calls. Who let the bulls out? I think Charles is desperate for customers, frankly. I mean, that's one of the things. Like, we have to separate, you know, the same way we have to separate that Ripple isn't XRP, Charles Hoskinson isn't Cardano, right? But I don't dig that Charles Hoskinson is like a YouTuber now. Like, dude, go do some, like, I feel like I'm telling him what to do, but this is just my critique, and I feel terrible about it. For all I know, Cardano can just melt so many faces off. But remember, Charles Hoskinson isn't Cardano. But what I would like to see is for him to be doing more work and less public FaceTime to make sure Cardano holders are feeling okay. Right? That's what I feel like when I see these CEOs or people who are, you know, kind of representatives of their coin in a way. You know, even though I understand he would say, I'm not a representative, I'm not like Cardano. I get that. But, you know, don't you have some work to do, man? Why are you on YouTube all the time? And why are you like throwing fits over somebody talking about Hbar? And then like you all of a sudden just like get kind of sensitive and get defensive and start talking crap about Hbar and Hedera, right? In one of your live streams. So Charles Hoskinson is an interesting dude. Without a doubt. I know a lot of people who like him, but that's just my own thing is like, you know, I want to see Charles Hoskinson on the CNNs or the talking to Julia Chatterley in the same way that, you know, Brad Garlinghouse does his little CNBC interviews, you know, quality interviews over, hey, I'm just kind of streaming every day and doing AMAs and talking to the community just so they can keep holding my coin. Right? But that's just my own, you know, I know I'm throwing a lot of shade at ADA, guys. I got ADA. I've made profits off ADA. I'm holding the ADA that I have, but you know, it's not something that I'm just like 100% bullish on. I have my concerns with it. I have my concerns with mostly every crypto here, but I still hold ADA. I'm just, you know, trying to, you know, get a conversation going about it and like see what you guys think as well. But yeah, that's just my whole thing is like, I just feel like there's other cryptos in this space that are just going a lot faster. Like, hey man, sometimes the turtle does win the race, but it's just taken so long for ADA. It's just taking so damn long. So I'm really interested to see what the future really brings for this. And I hope it pays off for everybody, all the ADA holders in the future. You know, just interested to see what's going to happen when there's actual utility for ADA. That's what's really going to be the clincher right there. Exactly. I'm just going to hold on what I have in ADA, but am I throwing like a bunch of money into ADA right now? I don't know. Maybe it'll go into $10 and stuff and move over a zero. But I don't know, man. Yeah, so I have my own little concerns with it, but I'm not trying to get anybody else to be bearish on ADA or anything like that. I'm just voicing my opinion at the end of the day. Yep, Thea saying that's why I like FTM, all work, and Phantom's on Solana as well. Yep, you never see Sunny Lou too much. He's grinding hard making deals. Ooh, RNDR's up 20%. Let's go, Render. I hear you work until I die. Guys, I'm just catching up with the chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. I'm just interested. Gee, did you know Phantom? Oh, do I own Phantom? I have a very small bag of Phantom, but I probably should look into it deeper because I know Thea D definitely knows her crap. Or they know their crap, whichever preference you have. Yep, I dig layer 1 solutions. I'm definitely a big time layer 1 dude. I'll look into Phantom a lot more. I definitely like that it's part of that Solana ecosystem. That's a big deal for me. Guys, I'm like a big time XRP Solana bull. Like those two are turning out to be some of my favorite ones. Obviously, I'm putting a lot of trust into Greg Kidd, but also just doing my own research on those two, and I'm really liking the connections I'm seeing amongst these three in particular that are powerhouses in my opinion. XRP, Solana, and Atom. Those three, really, really awesome, man. And then, of course, Akash with the DeFi cloud, the D cloud. Those are like right now my 4 main focuses while they're still at these prices, because I do believe Atom will one day be $100+. I do believe Solana, don't know if it's in this bull cycle because it's already been having a tremendous bull cycle for the past year and a half. Who knows if it continues? It's literally making history in the making in the crypto space, and nobody even talks about it, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm definitely bullish on that one. And then AKT, like those four, I've just been really honing in on, trying to get in on those. Like AKT under $10, under $20, under $100. Like those three in particular, Atom, Soul, and AKT, as long as they're under $100, I'll probably keep accumulating, man, because I think those are real boats, and they all have like pretty damn low supply. And they all look like super real boats to me. Like that Cosmos ecosystem is gonna, you know, pay off, especially now with IBC having launched, right? And Akash is one of those first to be implementing IBC. So, but at the end of the day, we're still in a speculative market. That doesn't mean you can't make gains off all these other cryptos, off the speculation, right? And who knows how long we're in this speculative market. Maybe it's another 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, BTT is a big deal, and what Tron is doing is definitely a big deal. It's just controversial, right? You don't know how regulators are going to look upon that, but maybe that's a big benefit, right? The fact that TRX is kind of like on the verge of regulatory friendly and not regulatory friendly with BTT. Engine's paying my bar tab tonight. Mo money, hell yeah, man. Dual citizen, trusting grade kid, not a bad way to go. I mean, I just bring up Grade Kid in general because he's one of the guys that, like, you know, he's really big on XRP, right? So in the XRP community, there's a lot of respect for Greg Kidd and what he's done as a chief compliance officer, as a former regulator for the Federal Reserve, right? I don't think this guy messes with fake boats. You know what I'm saying? When he's dealing with Coti, Hbar, Filecoin, Solana, and XRP. And I can't remember if there was another one in there. But that doesn't seem like he's, you know, that doesn't seem like he's trying to mess with fake boats or just speculate on white papers, right? Damn, Mo Money's got a fat bag, man. I like all those cryptos that you mentioned. Yeah, Paul Christman. So Mango Markets is basically going to be a margin trading platform that's built on top of the Solana blockchain, connected to the Serum DEX. So yeah, here once again, just looking at Mango Markets, trade, leverage, and lend. 0 fees, basically. You can lend crypto as well on there. So yeah, Mango Protocol charges 0 fees, which is nice. So yeah. Smart contract bugs are another major risk. We are working with the Solana team to get other experienced devs to critically read the smart contract before it's open source. After it's open source, there will have huge bug bounties for developers to privately share any bugs in the code with us. The Mango team is committed to providing a fully decentralized open source leverage trading platform capable of matching a centralized exchange feel with all the unique benefits of DeFi. So visit us at Mango Markets, mango.markets. Decentralized cross-margin trading, up to 5x leverage, lightning speed, near 0 fees. Share the link with you guys if you guys want to look a little bit deeper into this. Yeah, I think Luna and Solana are definitely going to be part of that like top 10, top 20 of crypto. I really think by the end of 2021, we're going to have such a different looking crypto space than the one we're currently in. I certainly hope so. I really can't wait until we're actually in utility form. That might take another year or so, because this market is still so damn immature. So we're so early in the space still. It's unbelievable, man. Yeah, VeChain's gonna be a big deal too. VeChain's got a hell of an ecosystem that they're building. I feel like now that I talk so much like crap about Cardano, it's just gonna melt faces. It's gonna go to like $10 or something. That's gonna probably happen right now. Like in a month, it's just gonna go from like $1 to 10. Stampede coming. Okay. What's up, Kevin Allen? Here's a wrench, my dude. With a wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely, my man. I hear you. We'll see how Kevin does. We'll see how Kevin does. What should I invest in as a beginner? Oh, Kevin Holland, dude. So, as a beginner, what I would recommend, like if I was just coming into this space, I think this is what the portfolio I would be looking at is Greg Kidd's Hard Yaka portfolio, and then just doing research on all the projects that are on this, right? So projects like that are connected with Dwala, so like XRP and Hydro are connected with Dwala, right? Uphold, all the assets on Uphold and Coinbase will probably do well, especially with Coinbase going public. Brave, the BAT token, XRP, what else? Solana, Kava, forgot about Kava there. Coti, Filecoin, right? Hedera Hashgraph, Hbar. This is what I would be looking into if I was just a beginner. I would start doing research into these and then see which ones I like. Hi, Kevin. What's up, man? You only have $15. What should I invest on Binance? I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, man. I just share information. That's all. I'll never tell you what to do. It's kind of the thing here. Have you heard of Dex.Guru? You can get actual charts for coins that only show price and volume, like on CoinGecko. Oh, Dex.Guru? I haven't checked that out. Guys, appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. Much love to the Blue Crew. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the 36 likes and the 35 viewers. DeFi Tative, Cardano is going to make a lot of poor people rich. Third world country stuff. I mean, but so is XRP and XLM. Like, I don't know. I feel like people get lost with that the South African bank connection and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like, I feel like Electronium's doing a lot of stuff with the third world countries as well. So like, it's more about what, you know. I think at this point, especially when it's so early on in this technology, like once again, I'm saying trillions of dollars are coming. Massive tsunami is coming throughout these years up until 2030 or so, right? And it's really going to be about the utility. Now, yeah, maybe these third world countries, I mean, Korea's already using A to pay, right? South Africa, so that is a big deal. I understand that. But I really want to start seeing, you know, real world utility for these platforms. And it really looks like Coil and what they've been doing with Mojaloop. Like, look into Mojaloop, my man. That is some third world country stuff that is really making a big time impact and has some major names connected to it. Like, you have Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Ripple, Rockefeller Foundation, and Dwala, and Coil, Interledger, all working. Google as well, Modusbox, right? All working on this Mojaloop, the future of mobile banking of Africa, right? And these guys, Mojaloop won the Bank of International Settlements' hackathon, right? So Bank of International Settlements has acknowledged Mojaloop and Interledger as a crucial piece for the future, right? And what do they call it? One loop for everyone, right? So, I mean, there's an argument for that as well. Like, it can't just be, oh, it's taking care of third world country stuff. There's a lot of cryptos that are taking care of third world country stuff. What's the tech doing? What is the protocol? What's the value in the protocol itself? What is so unique about its form of consensus that makes it completely unique from everything else? What makes it like a Flare, like an XRP, like a Solana, like an Hbar, right? Those four, super unique. Hashgraph, no other blockchain is like a Hashgraph. Solana, proof of history, proof of time, no other blockchain is doing that. XRP, consensus mechanism, the first of its kind to be interoperable and regulatory friendly, wanted to work with banks, right? Flare, the first Turing complete federal Byzantine agreement for smart contracts. So at the end of the day, utility and the tech will win out, and I'm interested to see what's going to be happening there. This is a pretty cool deck stock guru. I got to check more of this out, Theody. Thanks for sharing this. And guys, remember, I'm not trying to talk you guys out of your investments. If you guys like these coins, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just bringing up some questions. We're having a dialogue here because that's, you know, that's what we do here on the Blue Crew. We're here to educate and, you know, educate, have good times, and talk about the cryptos we love. DeFi-tative, I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, dude, Jack Frost, like, that would be hilarious. Out of all these coins that we just been talking about, XYO turns out to be the one that retires us all. Like, it's insane the type of gains that are coming from XYO. So lucky to have found that one early and just letting it run. Dude, IOTA's ready. IOTA is ready, guys. Let's see where IOTA's at right here on Live Coin Watch, because I like the I think Live Coin Watch updates a lot faster than CoinGecko does for some reason. Oh, they're around the same level now. Yeah, man, IOTA's getting close to halfway to its all-time high now. IOTA's got a pretty unique form of consensus as well, and we do know that Hyperledger is using IOTA. Skybull Houston, what's up, man? How you doing? Yep, I hear you, Paul Chrisman. And I think Solana, Flare, and XRP are going to be interoperable with each other, man. I think there's something in the works. I think Greg Kidd, because remember, even the Anatoly was giving kudos to Ripple for being more practical minded in terms of what, you know, in terms of the cryptocurrency space, and not, you know, coming with a BTC maximalist approach to things, right? So I think there might be a collaboration in the works in the future because of that Greg Kidd connection. Because that's, the future is going to be interoperable amongst all these ecosystems for sure. So I think Solana is going to be using its consensus and is going to be on top of the Interledger protocol, which is the value layer of the internet, right? So I'm interested to see how those two are going to come together in time. I really do think they will come together in time. I think there's something in the works between Ripple and the Solana Foundation, but maybe just something that isn't revealed just yet. And I'm sure with IOTA too, all the Hyperledger Consortium projects. What's up, Theody? Oh, Unum ID in Greg Kidd's portfolio, kind of like Pay ID. Okay. Yeah, he's big on identity and payments, so he invests heavily into anything that's focused on identity and payments. And that's a really good way to go for it, right? Alchemist is saying no tribal BS with me. I like that, Alchemist. What's up, Lady E? How you doing? She's feeling like a fairy today. She's feeling magical. Have it all, bases covered, bags packed. Alchemist, smart man. XYO's from San Diego. Nice, dude. XRP Tiny Papa. I have ADA too, guys. I have ADA too. I know I throw a lot of shade at it is because, you know, I just want to continue. I want to start seeing like more things like migrating over to that Cardano ecosystem. Obviously, they just launched their smart contract platforms. They've just launched ADA Pay. So, you know, it's just having a little bit more patience. I'm not saying ADA is going to crash, guys. I'm not saying ADA is going to fail. It's part of the Hyperledger Consortium, so it's most likely. And the great thing with ADA and the smart thing that ADA is doing is collaborating with a lot of these blockchains, the fast payment blockchains like Coti, right? So I'm not trying to throw a lot of shade. I'm not saying it's not going to make people money and stuff like that. Just was voicing some of my concerns, that's all. I hold ADA. I hold ADA. Because you never know, man. This is the thing with this space. You could be so certain about certain things, and then next thing you know, the next day, you end up hearing the protocol maybe has a hiccup, or ends up stopping, or a global catalyst ends up coming about. You know, certain things like this that can really shift the market, you know, so. But exactly, like Alchemist, man, I'm just trying to cover all my bases. I speculate with ADA, speculate with ICX, IOTA. I think those are real boats that will be interoperable with these other systems as well. You know, I'm just trying to find the ones that are regulatory friendly, eco-friendly, and that are interoperable and can work with regulators. That's like my preferences. I don't care if they're way under a penny. I don't care if they're way over a penny. I just want to get in on the ones that seem like real boats that will be here for the next 10 years plus, right? I got a very long-term view in this space. What's up, Stovetop77? How you doing, man? Appreciate you, DeFi-tative. Because the thing that, you know, guys, we're still so damn early in this space. By the time it's 2025, we are going to be severe crypto veterans making passive income off cryptos that are maybe seem expensive today, but are going to be even way more expensive in the next 5 years. And we're just going to be holding on to those coins, you know, stacking up through passive income, cashing out only passive income, always holding on to our original bags, right? It's going to be a beautiful time for everybody, man. The future is bright. So we talked about Audius bringing NFT galleries to EDM-heavy streaming service, right? Audius is a decentralized music streaming service with big user numbers for a Web 3.0 project, has launched a non-fungible token. Guys, so many users in that Solana ecosystem. You got Audius, right? With 160,000 plus listeners logged into Audius on Wednesday. And you have millions of users on Kin as well, built on top of Solana, right? So yeah, you're going to have Audius collectibles now. A lot of artists right now, for good reason, are interested in NFTs. They're making money at a time when they desperately need money. So Audius doing some awesome things. Also, there was news from Hbar announcing that they have a music platform being built as well. Let me see if I can pop that one up really quick. Hbar right here, Tune FM Official is a tokenized music economy that enables artists to get paid directly for every second streamed using Jam tokens. Artists can mint NFTs for exclusive content and sell them directly to fans for Jam tokens. So now Hedera Hashgraph really showing the potential of their ecosystem, right? Expanding in a lot of different areas. They're connected with Shopify. Now you got this music and Jam tokens. I'm excited to maybe try to get some Jam tokens as well. Bax can be the next Telcoin. Okay, Navidula, I hear you. DeFi-tative, that is a brilliant, brilliant statement right there. Open mind, open pockets. Alchemist, exactly, man. And, you know, I'm holding super long, man. Okay, there you go. You can get 100,000 Bax coin on Qcoin. That could be a 100K challenge. Navidula calling out that 100K challenge if you guys want to take it. I'll never tell you guys what to do. The crypto sniper saying a bunch of YouTubers are saying the bull run is over. You never know, man. For me, this has a lot of vibes of the 2017 bull run. Some people are saying it's like as if we're at the end of the year of 2017 in this at this point in time. But really in 2017, cryptos were going off like this at this point in time in 2017, right? And then they went off even more near the end of the year, right? So that's why I was saying we might get bought out by summer. Hell, we might, you know, who knows where we're going to be. That's why I'm saying at the end of this year, It could be a dramatically different looking space than what we know right now. But that's assuming the bullish momentum continues. At the end of the day, it's exponential in terms of the years down the line. If you're zooming out, looking super long term at this space, it's exponential nonetheless. It's a bull market for the next 5 years, despite your major bear trends that might come in, your 90% downfalls, your 75% downfalls, right? And when you're looking at it from a long-term perspective, none of this fluctuation really matters to you, right? YouTubers just want to buy your bags. Yeah, Navidula, I got donated a bunch of turtle coin on bc.game, and I've just been holding to see where turtle coin takes me, man. Like, that'll be the most random wealth generated just by accident that I've ever had in my life. If it goes up to like a penny or even 10 cents, it would just be tremendous. Yep, the world is about to change significantly, Alchemist, without a doubt, man. We're going into a major technological revolution. And guys, it's like the late 90s at this point. We're still, you know, they call it a bubble, but yeah, we're still in that like kind of dot-com-ish bubble. But hey, man, people made some tremendous gains during that bubble, and not saying we can't either, you know. But eventually, the real utility is going to start showing up. The Amazons, the Googles, you know, the platforms that are really solving real problems, providing a real major use case for those problems. So Ripple, Coin Shares, Consensus, Join Crypto, Climate Accord. Guys, just more and more about that green standard that we keep talking about, right? An initiative designed to make the cryptocurrency industry run entirely on renewable energy by 2025. Get ready, man. It's an initiative led by Energy Web. Get ready for Energy Web Token, EWT, and the Alliance for Innovative. See, Energy Web Token is a coin that's above $10, right? I'm still bullish on it. I'll still try to accumulate as much EWT as I can, right? I'm sorry if it's not a 100K challenge, but you know, it doesn't mean that it can't be a much higher price. It can't be $100 or maybe, who knows? You never know in this space. I'm not trying to sell hopium on EWT here. Just saying, like, it's not all about just like coins that are under a penny, right? It's about real protocols. At least for me, it's about real protocols, real boats, ones that have real traction. We'll play in a speculative market, and if it's for a Tradle portfolio, then that's what you do with a Tradle portfolio. Sure, get 100,000 coins, get 1 million coins, but for the long-term HODL portfolio, it's got to be a real boat. Yeah, Safe Moon is going crazy, huh? Navidula is super bullish on Safe Moon. Yep, exactly, man. Look how fast it went from 200 billion to 2 trillion. Guys, tsunami coming in the next 5 years. Tsunami money. 2030, you're going to have trillions of dollars in this space. Animal 54, what's up, man? How you doing? So once again, climate change, green standard coming. Is the crypto digital asset you're invested in eco-friendly, regulatory friendly? Because this is going to come home to roost eventually. You know, remember the IMF is already having a meeting currently talking about the impact right here. IMF on 4/11 coming soon, right? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I guess they haven't put it up, but they talk about climate change big time from the IMF. We just showed it earlier. Right here, even talking a critical year for climate action, right? Guys, these things are going to come around the corner. Who knows when? But regulation in the space will come. I don't know when it's going to happen because the crypto space doesn't seem to care about it in general, and it's just going nuts, right? But these things will come home to roost one day. You can only take advantage of it being unregulated for so long before the regulators really do start stamping their feet into the mud here. And that's the time we need to be very careful. We need to make sure we're on exchange. If you're holding crypto on exchanges, that these exchanges are super good with their AML, KYC, regulatory compliant, right? Because we just read a cautionary tale with another exchange that just forced liquidation and is not allowing users to withdraw their crypto assets, their digital assets, right? Everybody's on the safe moon train. Shout out to J. Roy Bulldogging for that call. Low Cap King. All right, so PayPal co-founder, Bitcoin investor Thiel says Bitcoin can be a Chinese weapon. Guys, remember we just read about Kevin O'Leary saying, hey, if the majority of Bitcoin's still, mined in China and it's not energy friendly, I don't want any part of it. And now you're having Peter Thiel saying it could be a Chinese weapon. Seems like they're all taking notes from Ripple, right? With Bitcoin back in the spotlight, so are old fears that China may be at the reins. PayPal co-founder and billionaire investor Peter Thiel warned that Bitcoin could be a Chinese financial weapon used to dethrone the US dollar's monetary status. Speaking with former US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo at a virtual roundtable, Thiel opined that assuming China is long Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency could pose a threat to the US dollar's reserve currency status. The comments come at a time when fears over China's assumed control over Bitcoin are resurfacing. Even though I'm a pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin maximalist person, I do wonder whether at this point Bitcoin should also be thought of in a part as a Chinese financial weapon against the US. It threatens fiat money, but it especially threatens the dollar. And guys, this is a big deal, right? You're starting to hear these bigwigs talking about their concerns about Bitcoin being mostly the majority of the hashing power coming from China, and that it's not, the large carbon footprint is also another thing against it. So you got two major things against going on Bitcoin. And remember, most of this market follows Bitcoin. Most of the market follows through Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin were to crash tremendously, like it did in 2018, get ready for a lot of these other cryptos to start going down in a big way. I'm not trying to get people to be scared or anything like that. We're just trying to find the real boats that can handle, maybe perhaps Bitcoin going down, and we start seeing a real utility era, not just heavy speculation towards one specific coin. SafeMoon's pumping 22% at the moment. Nice, man. Nice. Some good stuff, dude. Are you taking gains, or are you just going to keep riding it out? Are you just going to see if it takes you to 50% gains? Are you going to see it if it takes you to 100%? Or are you going to take that 22% because it's a high volatility type of crypto, low cap? Maybe it crashes down 22% right after this 22% gain, right? And then you can buy some more SafeMoon on that crash. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan with what you're doing with these low cap coins, y'all? Do you guys have actual targets of where you're looking to take some of the profits, right? Or are you guys just like, no, I'm just going to let it ride for many years? Everybody's got their own trading strategy. I just think it's good to know at least a minimum target of what you're expecting out of that investment, instead of just being like, yep, threw a bunch of money in there, now let's just see where it goes for however long, not knowing what the end point is going to be, or having an idea of what the end point is going to be. Which I guess is a plan in itself, but that just means you're holding long term, right? Yeah, exactly. I hear you. Oh, okay. Navidullah is holding his SafeMoon for a very long time. Yeah, I would love a big bag of energy web token as well. Nice, dual citizen. Nice, Mo Money. Really cool. Yeah, we'll end the stream with some bags for sure. We're almost there, guys. We're almost to the end here anyway, so yeah, just Peter Thiel talking about it. Talking about Bitcoin possibly being a Chinese weapon. We're starting to see this narrative resurface, and it's funny because we would hear Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple talking about all these narratives, right? Majority of the hashing power in China, not eco-friendly, and now you're hearing other big executives saying, yeah, they're concerned about BTC not being eco-friendly and a majority of it being hashed in China, right? Work until I die saying I'm gonna let it ride for many years. Nice, dude. Frogadelic is saying yes, but no. Guys, appreciate everybody tuning in for another DL Talk. You guys are amazing. Unfortunately, no DLT late night live stream tonight, but I will see you guys very soon. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to be hanging out with Crypto Mike tomorrow as well. Maybe we stream, maybe we don't. But at the end of the day, much love to the Blue Crew. That was an awesome stream with all of y'all. Full of passion, full of love. Much love to the Blue Crew. You guys are awesome. Once again, hopefully you guys make just tremendous gains out there. And I hope you guys get to see the stars, the moon, the outer edges of the galaxy with your investments. Much love to the Blue Crew. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew community, all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Let's end it with the bag song. Let's get Lady E on the track. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. Always good times with the Blue Crew. Always good talk. Always enjoy hearing your guys' opinions. I'll see you guys soon. Adios.
Shout out to my people across the globe, yeah, we did it. If you're holding strong, got a bag, then we win it. Now we in that rocket and it's gone and it's lifted. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. They just wishing. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. When I'm in my rocket, I don't hear any haters. Buying up space, got like 100 acres. I survived a crash by burning up my paper. Monopoly money, then I turned it to a scraper. So many games throwing up, you need a chaser. All that FUD left in silence, I hear prayers. I'm your crypto daddy and your master, call me Vader. Rockets going up, top floor elevator. Shout out to my people across the globe, yeah, we did it. If you holding strong, got a bag, then we win it. Now we in that rocket and it's gone and it's lifting. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. They just wishing. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing.
Wishing on that shooting star. Look us now, we've come this far. Crypto across the globe, so it doesn't matter where you are. Different coins, different races, different lingos, but we all got the same love for crypto. You know, drip, drip, drop the hate, stop hating on me. Lady E, riding this bullish ride with crypto daddy. Wishful thinking that you drooling on this wet money. Watch and learn so you won't be a bomb and dummy.
Shout out to my people across the globe, yeah, we did it. If you're holding strong, got a bag, then we win it. Now we in that rocket and it's gone and it's lifting. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. They just wishing. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. I hang on my bags for the kids like pinatas. Beach in them sands, sipping on pina coladas. Jet skis in them yachts, pulling up on them waters. That ripple net, dripping wet, they drowned or they slaughtered. You gonna need some help, better call a crypto doctor. If you ain't holding bags, looking foolish, looking awkward. I've been getting bags, stuffing bags in your honor. All my coins deflation, every day be printing dollars. All my bags dripping wet and they all water. 1% made it out your bags underwater. Shout out to my people across the globe, yeah, we did it. If you holding strong, got a bag, then we win it. Now we in that rocket and it's gone and it's lifting. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. They just wishing. Looking at my peeps on the ground, they just wishing. All my bags dripping wet and they